G'day, it's Mike here and we're going in for a start in race 1, heat 1 of the DF65 Global Nationals. It's a terrific venue here in Sweden. We've got 69 competitors sailing here today, and as you can see there's some great shots there of the start and beautiful, around about a 6 or 7 kilometre/hour breeze, and we've got some really good quality sailors in here with John Tushingham, number 51, tacking across back onto starboard and working their way up to the top mark. The venue, it's been a little bit cold, but the weather has cleared up and it's beautiful conditions here today. And so we're very fortunate to be out here on the Baltic Sea, enjoying the sunshine and these lovely conditions, because they do vary from time to time and can be quite challenging. Sweden, as you know, is Viking country, so the competitors here have been very warm and welcoming to all the overseas competitors, and they're slowly working their way up. But I think there's going to be a little bit of local knowledge in this first race here. What we're seeing here is the Swedish boat number 5 is heading the field up. That's Krista from Sweden, number 5, in the blue boat, and he's doing extremely well. So it's 2 sausages and a windward finish, and they're just going up to the top mark at the moment. Not a lot of chop, so it's about keeping your boat going quickly during these races and just enjoying the wind shifts. There's around about a 10-degree wind shift which is coming through. It's favouring the left-hand side of the course, so those boats who've gone on the left have done quite well. There we've got number 5 going in first place. That's the blue boat in first place with 190. That is Kenneth. He's from Sweden as well, in second place with 201. That's Taco, and he's from the Netherlands, with the rest of the fleet coming through. You can see in 7th place we've got John Tushingham. So John's around about 20 metres behind the leading boat at this particular point in time. But as always, skill and tenacious working their way back through the fleet can make a big difference. Rest of the fleet coming through. What you see here is John's gone to the followed a bit of a breeze line down there and going relatively quickly. However, there is a little bit of a favoured breeze on the closest side to the camera, and number 5 and number 190 has benefited from that significantly, whereas John in number 51, in our English competitor, is out in the middle of the bay where the breeze is a little bit softer. So coming down to the bottom marks. Terrific venue here. The way we're running it is we're running a heat system for the first 3 days, and then it's going to the HMS, well, into gold, silver, bronze, I think, fleet. But this is the best way to run it because it means you've got the possibility of more races, and it's more quickly organised. The fleets do change in these heats from time to time so that people move around, and just going down to the bottom mark. that is 5. That's a Swedish boat, number 1. And we've got 190, that's Kenneth. He's from Sweden as well. 77, also from Sweden. And we've got 201, he's from the Netherlands, Taco from the Netherlands. We've got 51, that's John Tushingham, who's just gone around. So very close sailing here. You can see there's only 10 seconds between the top 5 boats here. So very, very close sailing. What we've noticed here is really quite interesting strategies played out in this racing, and you can see it's all about keeping your boat moving quickly through the water. There's been a split, and there's been a group who've gone out to the right, and there's been a group which has stayed close on the left-hand side. The closest on the left-hand side, they've picked up a nice little breeze there, and maybe the local knowledge, because the Swedish boats are all doing quite well with this left-hand side of the course. What you see there is 22. That's Nick Jerwood from Australia. Current Australian champion, is sailing up very quickly through the fleet. And he's going across to the left to benefit and try and pick up that shift on the left-hand side. We've got 750. He's also an Australian boat there, sailing particularly well. But number 5, it's Krista from Sweden, is sailing extremely well, going up to the top mark. Coming across to cover the fleet at the moment on a knock, and he's tacked again, and really having a reasonably tight cover on the whole fleet by going out there. As you can see, not much chop. Most of the leeches are fairly tight. You can see here John Tushingham's coming across, sailing across to the left-hand side of the course now. It didn't quite work out going on to that right-hand side of the course. Number 5's in a very strong position at the moment and he's tacking, going across to the top mark, around about 20 metres ahead of the next boat. So good sailing by Krista. So the Swedes should do quite well in this, because this is these are local conditions for them. So yes, and here we've got the rest of the fleet coming through here now. Just looking at those numbers, I think that's yeah, it's John Tushingham is in about 3rd or 4th place. We've got 202, that is, and 190 and 22, rounding those top marks, with 77 coming through. Now, going down to the bottom mark. Trust you enjoy these videos. We haven't been able to video all of the content. There will be a number of videos which we will do, as many as we can get our hands on, to provide you with some informative information. So you see here John Tushingham in 51 sailing quite well, going down to the bottom mark. But number 5 is clear ahead of the following boats. See, John's got a little bit of backstay happening there with his mast. So very close sailing, but you can see there's a big gap Number 5's gone around the bottom mark, clear ahead by 20 metres, and we'll take that up for a victory. So please subscribe to the channel if you want this want to watch this series. We have a number of videos which we'll put together, and I trust you enjoy the sailing here on the Baltic Sea in Sweden. So the finishing line is a little bit further to windward. That's the start line we've just passed. But as you can see here, 190 and 22 have gone to the near side mark, and 77 have gone to the near side mark, which has provided them with a slight, there's a little bit more pressure on this side, and they are definitely, they're moving up the ladder as we speak. So there's a bit of wave action here, but not a lot of chop. So it's actually quite perfect conditions out here. You can see a beautiful situation there with them sailing up the bay. Number 5 in first place, number 190 in second place, and it looks like it's going to be close, but 22 in third place. Coming across to try and pick up a knock there. It'll be interesting to see how the others on the other side of the course who've gone to the right have manifested themselves. But it looks like number 51, who is slightly behind this group. But 77, who's gone across to the right, seems like he's picked up a bit of a shift over on that side. Oh no, he's coming across on the left, yeah. Apologies, I think they're going up to the going back up to the second mark here now. Oh no. No, that's the finish, that's the finish. 5 finishers in first place. That's Krista. Just waiting for the rest to come through. So a big lead to number 5. Good result for the Swede. 190 in second place, 77 in third place, and fourth place we have, I think that's, yeah, it's number 22, Nick Jerwood from Australia, with the rest of the fleet coming through. Look forward to seeing you on the water. Bye for now.
Om jag inte gör det, då har jag liksom inte